is up, Masterminds? Welcome back to Master Media. Today we have some spoiler preview images for Dragon Ball Super episode 131, the final episode of Dragon Ball Super. I cannot even believe we've made it this far, guys. So, it all ends tonight, and these images don't really spoil anything, but they do give us some kind of insight as to what's going to happen in this episode. And as we've heard from numerous sources, in fact, there was this huge interview with all of the voice actors for Dragon Ball Super, this final episode is going to be something truly, truly magical and special. Now, to me, the preview looked cool, but it was like, how can it live up to and beat episode 130, which was just the most insane episode ever? Well, apparently it's supposed to be just as good, if not better, than even 130. In this image with Jiren, he looks struggling. He looks like he's going crazy here. What is happening to Jiren? And if you notice, that is Frieza's hand wrapped around Jiren's neck. So if we take a look at this image, it looks like Frieza's trying to slow down Jiren or something like that. But then if we take a look at the very next image, it looks like 17 has also grabbed onto Jiren. Like they're kind of just like holding on to him, trying to like stop his movement completely or something. I mean, right here, it looks like Android 17 is just charging up a point-blank blast that he's just going to fire directly into Jiren's back. So these guys are not playing the chicken game. They're not just running around trying to burn the time out. They are still trying to somehow defeat Jiren, which is, in my opinion, a little bit silly because they're so out of his league, especially after he like broke his limits too in episode 130. Like, this dude is just a thousand times stronger than these guys, but they're still trying to beat him physically, and we'll see how that turns out. Now, my theory, guys, is that Frieza and Goku may actually get knocked out. I think that Android 17 is going to win, and I don't know if he's going to wish for the cruiser, if he's going to use the Super Dragon Balls, the most godly item, to wish for a cruiser. But I honestly, I kind of have a feeling that that's what's going to happen. I mean, I could be wrong, but like Frieza's not going to get the wish because there's just not enough time for him to ask for something evil. I mean, Goku could get the wish, being the MVP and stuff like that, but I just got this feeling that they've kept Android 17 in for this long because they want to give him the wish. We'll see if I'm right about that or not tonight. But this image here of Goku, it looks like he's about to take a massive blast from Jiren. It looks like he could be giving somebody his energy, but I don't think that's what it is. As we saw from the episode preview, Jiren is going to charge up this like huge nuclear explosion, and Frieza and Android 17 are going to create like a big like shield around themselves, which starts getting broken, and they probably get blasted away or something. But I don't know if Goku has enough energy to create a barrier himself. And I feel like right now he's just kind of accepting that he's going to get knocked out. That's kind of the look I get. Maybe somebody saves him, or maybe I'm wrong completely. But he's definitely talking here, and I don't know if he's just giving up or what. We'll see what happens. Hey guys, before I go any further, I am giving out $200 to the next top 3 Stardust Breakers for the episode 131 responses. So last week I featured a bunch of you guys. This week we're doing another round to go in my full review tomorrow about episode 131. And this time I'm going to show just 3 of you guys, and those 3 will get cash prizes. I'm going to do the breakdown of $100 Visa gift card for first place, $60 for second place, and $40 for third place. And that will all be based on how entertaining and how high energy your video is. You can only win if you have me tagged at Mastar Media, and make sure that you have a way to get hold of me, whether it's through Twitter or through email. If you were selected in that video, reach out to me and make sure you collect your Visa gift cards. If you guys want something like Dragon Ball figurines or merch or something like that off Amazon, let me know. I can send you those as well. And then we have this picture of the sidelines, and everybody is cheering. They look kind of surprised, but like, I don't know if they're super surprised or they're like happy. Like, so to me, this reaction could be to somebody getting knocked out, or this could be a reaction as everybody cheers on Universe 7, the last 3 guys, and they're like, do it, knock him out. And so in one of the interviews with the voice actors, they specifically said it's going to be amazing how they take Jiren down. So it sounds like they will actually knock Jiren off of the ring in this episode, and I think when they all have grabbed onto him, kind of like 17 and Frieza has done, maybe Goku's the one who actually gets the finishing blow, but it seems like everybody on the sidelines is going to be cheering them on, like, to do it and win the tournament, and it's going to be like some Rocky moment. And then the final image we have is of Frieza charging in against Jiren in his base form, or his base final form, however you want to call it these days. Goku is also charging in. And this is going to be a very action-packed episode. It's not going to be a lot of talking. I think the wish must happen at like the very end. It seems like it's going to be, even though there's only 30 seconds left in this fight, it seems like it's going to be a super action-packed full episode, or nearly full episode of fighting. So that is very, very exciting stuff, and I can't wait to see what happens. I know we're going to get thrown for some curveballs here. We've been told that it's supposed to be a very interesting way that Jiren gets knocked out, and with all of these images combined, it's going to be 3 versus 1. It's going to be some crazy way that Universe 7 ends up taking Jiren down. But I think they're going to be super desperate, and it's going to be a really, really close call. I'm excited to see what they have in store for us, guys. I know it's not going to be an easy victory, and I know it's going to surprise us whatever actually happens in the end, and hopefully it does leave on a cliffhanger, giving us the notice that Dragon Ball Super will continue, or we'll get a new series next year. The way that everybody over at Toei has made it sound is that Dragon Ball is not over, and I'm just really hoping, I hope I'm wrong about 17 actually getting the wish and wishing for a cruiser, because deep down I want it to end on a cliffhanger, so we kind of get confirmation tonight that there's going to be more episodes, that there's going to be a new series or something, that is going to return maybe April or something of next year. I can't believe that this is the end, guys. It has been my absolute pleasure being a Dragon Ball YouTuber for you guys and talking about the show, promoting it, and also teaching you things and showing you articles and news and spoilers and all that sort of stuff. It has been my honor to do that for you guys. It's crazy how this is the last episode of Dragon Ball Super and the last time that I'm really going to be able to do any more next episode previews or talk about the show at all. I'm happy and I'm sad at the same time. So many emotions running through me, and I know there's going to be a lot of emotions running through you guys as well as fans. This is something that we've been looking forward to every single weekend for like the past 2 years, and now it's all coming to an end. Thankfully, we still have the movie to look forward to, and that's why I'm doing an animation on that. A little bit about that in a second. But the amount of emotions flowing through us as we get to watch the final episode with key animation from the amazing Yuya Takahashi, our eyes will be glued to the screen as all of this Tournament of Power, all of this hype, everything that's been built up over the last year, at least for the Tournament of Power, comes to an end tonight. And I just want to say in advance, thank you guys so much for your support. It has been my absolute pleasure to do this for you guys. On a side note, just a little announcement, guys. I am working on a fan clip of the Dragon Ball Super movie. And I gotta tell you guys, the concept that I came up with, I redid the concept for the new villain, the new Saiyan villain, and he looks so freaking awesome. I can't even take it. I want to show you guys so freaking bad, but I know as soon as I show any images, it's going to show up like all over the internet and in YouTube videos and stuff of people using it, saying it's confirmed this is how he looks like, or clickbait, titles and stuff like Dragon Ball Super movie, or this is Yamoshi or whatever. So I'm being very, very, very secretive with the images that I'm pumping out for this production. It's going to give you chills, guys. That's all I can really say is it's going to give you chills, and be on the lookout for that probably next weekend. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I wanted to just basically create a little fan film, a little 4-minute animation of how I think the story of the movie is going to go, and there's going to be some dialogue between Goku and this new villain, and you guys are going to love it. It's going to be insane. That's all I got for this one, guys. Thanks, and I'll be seeing you tonight for my first thoughts video around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, as soon as we get to watch it in Raw on Fuji TV. Thanks, guys. I'll be seeing you tonight.